Here is a quick video tutorial for using the DigiSigner uh, electronic signature program that will be available through the back office website as a Florida Luxury Realty associate. When you first log in to your account, you will find this tutorial right here. You can click on this and open it, and there's a quick little tutorial about how to use the system that's provided by DigiSign. This tutorial is going to be a quick little way to set it up and send out electronic signature so you can see how it's done. So when you first come in, if you come over here to your account and you click on your name and you click on settings, it'll allow you to set your time zone. Okay, you can change your password here and make sure that everything here is checked off, especially the reminder of the and to be notified when someone signs a document and it's sent. If you click on the business tab, you can upload a logo for the email. You can set your email from field. If you don't do this, it'll show your email address and not your name. And you can also add some email footer text where I just put my name and some contact information. Okay. You also want to make sure that they have the option here checked off to attach an audit trail to the documents. What that'll do is give you a rundown of the email addresses that it was sent to, who signed it, the date and time that it was signed, and that page will become part of the last page of the PDF package. It is imperative that you have this if you are uploading an e-signed contract for a foreclosure property. The banks want an audit trail. So once you have all that set up, if you click over here to Documents, we're going to start one and get going. Now, you can upload a document right here from your downloaded folders, which would be located on your computer, or you can get them from one of your cloud accounts, either Google Drive or Dropbox. We're going to go ahead and upload the document. I already have a little sample listing agreement right here saved, and we're going to pop that in there. Now, there's two options here, to sign or invite signers. If you click invite signers, basically what it does is you give it the email addresses of where it has to go, and the customer will have to do the work themselves. Once it's set up through the back office, all of the form fields will already be filled in for the initial signatures and even the seller's disclosure, all those radial buttons. So what we want to do is make sure that we set it up so that when it goes to the customer, they can easily sign it. So we're just going to click sign. Here's our document. It's just the 3-page listing agreement. So the first thing we come to are the initials. So if you add content here, that's you signing it. So you want to make sure that you go to the second box and put an initial field in. Click on it. Signer 1. Let's rename Signer 1 to Tom Smith. It's already filling it in because I've already tried this once. And we're going to add the field. And there's the box for Tom Smith. If you click, while this is highlighted, every time you click again, it'll give you another field. We're going to add a new signer. Signer 2 is going to be Jane Smith. And you click OK. Add the field, and there's Jane's. And you scroll through. Put another initial box for Jane. Drop down, go back to Tom. Now this part right here, we know that we need initials. Okay, so we're going to do the initial box for Tom. You do have the option, like most e-sign programs, to shrink the box and make it a little bit smaller so it fits. And then we can do that again, and we can do that for Jane. And we can add the field for Jane. I like to do them each individually. You can just add, the 3 for Jane, and then no over here for the home warranty. And then come back and add Tom. Whichever works best for you, as long as you have both people in there and all the initial fields. Down here is for the signature, so we're going to click on the signature field, put that in there for Tom. We need Tom's date, so put the date in there for Tom. And that's the date that Tom's signing it. The signature field for Jane. And the date that Jane signed it. The bottom of the page, again, we need more initial fields, so we're going to do the initial fields. One for Jane, and one for Tom. And you'll notice that because we shrunk the initial field here, they're coming up the same size there. So there you have it. They're all set in there, ready to go. Come up to the top, click Done. Now you invite your signers. And Tom. And you've got both. In the subject line, you can change this to please e-sign, or documents to sign, whatever you want the subject line to be. And you can type in a message here if you want to clarify some instructions or share your email or your phone number again. Once you've got everything set that you want, you just send the email. Notifications here will let you know that both parties have been invited. Now, the two parties can sign separately and at the same time, so there's no waiting for the first signer to sign and then it to go to the second signer and then for the second signer to sign and then it come back to you. On the customer side, we're going to open up our mail and click on here. This is what they're going to see. There's the Florida Luxury logo, the little contact information there. They open the document. I'm not sure. I think this is Tom. Click on that. Click on Start. Brings them right to the first one. They click on it. They're going to type their name, their initial, JS. They can select whichever one they want to use and add it. Click and add. Click and add. Click and add. Click and add. Click. Whoops, click and add. Signature, click. Now, it already knew the name. It was already filled out, but they can change that and retype it if they have to. They can select any signature style. Click. And then their initials. Click. Done. Up at the top right, they click Done. And it's successfully saved. If we go to the second party, be Tom, and open the document. Click Start. It goes right to the initial. The TS is already there. Add. And if the initial isn't correct, they can, you could just delete it and then retype it. Click the initial box, click Add, Signature, Sign, Initial, Add. When they're finished, all they have to do is come up to the top and click Done. Very simple. In the email alerts, you'll notice that obviously these were the ones that went out to me. But it shows that the first person signed it, the second person signed it, and then you've got the final that shows that everyone signed it. When you get to the final, you'll see the PDF is right here, If you click on it to open it, there is your signed and completed PDF along with the audit trail, dates, times, email addresses that it went to, the IP addresses that it went to, all that great stuff. And then from here, we just file, export, executed listing agreement. I'm going to leave it in my temp folder and save. Now the fully signed document has been saved to my cloud. That's it. Easy peasy. If you've used HelloSign or DocuSign or AuthentiSign, you will have no problem using this system. Once the new Florida Luxury Realty back office is up and running fully, the electronic signature will be integrated into the wizard, and you'll be able to fill out your forms in your forms wizard and then move it directly into an electronic signature setup and get it sent right out to the customers. The initial fields, signature fields, date fields, and the radial buttons on the seller's disclosure will already have the spaces filled in right from the wizard. So you won't be dragging and dropping signatures and initials at that point. But for the time being, if you need to upload something and send it out, you can just log into your DigiSign account and do it from here. That's it for now. Have a great day.